Hello students, the BSc first year paper first, biodiversity of invertebrates. So let's introduction of this paper. So firstly, what is the objective of this paper? To broadly understand biodiversity, habitat, adaptation, anatomical organization and taxonomic status of invertebrates phyla in relation to the animal taxa. Understanding the basis of biological classification and its conceptual framework, as well as appreciating the structural and functional correlationship between different invertebrates groups. In the first year zoology first paper, 4 units are studied. So in the first unit there were 3 chapters. First chapter is a introduction of non-choroids and second chapter is a protozoa. In protozoa or any phylums, their general characters we study and classification up to the class level with its suitable examples, as well as locomotory organelles of the locomotion in protozoa. So do you know that protozoans is a microscopic organism and these organisms move from one place to the another place with their organelles, cell organelles, which is help the organism to move one place to the another place. General characters and classification up to the class level and its examples. In protozoa, the classification on the basis of their locomotory organ. Second bit of this protozoa second chapters, brief accounts of each structures of the life cycle of the Plasmodium vivax. Plasmodium vivax is a malarial parasites, as well as its pathogenicity and control measures of Plasmodium vivax, that means how to control the malaria. So the third chapter is a general characters and classification up to the class level and its suitable examples, as well as in poriferians. Poriferians are sponges. So in that these organisms are aquatic, that means they live under the water. So it is called as aquatic organisms. Their canal system and economic importance were also studied in the first unit, chapter 3rd. Then second unit, also 3 chapters, Coelenterata, Platyhelminthes and Nematohelminthes. Coelenterata, the general characters of the phylum Coelenterata and the classification of class level only, and their examples which were studied in the future, as well as polymorphism in hydrozoa, because the coelentrates are polymorphic in nature. Medusa, as well as Medusa which look like a umbrella. 2 shapes, polyps and Medusa, they were studied in the polymorphism in hydrozoa. Hydro means water, zoa means organisms. That means those the organisms which look like a water is included in the hydrozoa. That means body is a transparent body, water like body included, which are in the chapter Coelenterata. The second chapter is a Platyhelminthes. So what is meant by Platyhelminthes? Flatty means flat, helminthes means worm. That means those the organisms, their body is a dorso-ventrally flattened are included in the phylum Platyhelminthes. So general characters of the Platyhelminthes and classification up to the class level and its suitable examples which were studied in the future. Brief account of the structure of the life cycle of the Taenia solium and its pathogenicity and control measures of the Taenia solium. Taniasis disease from the Taenia solium. Taniasis is a disease from Platyhelminthes. So, third chapter is a Nematohelminthes. General characters and classification up to the class level with suitable examples and brief account of the structure on life cycle, pathogenicity and control measures of Ascaris lumbricoides. So, what is do you know about the Ascaris lumbricoides? So, the unit third. In this unit, two main chapters. One is the Annelida and another is the Arthropoda. Annelida. The system grade are present in Annelida. The general characters of phylum Annelida as well as classification and its examples which we will study, as well as metamerism in Annelida, vermiculture and vermicomposting. The main character of the Annelida is a metamerically segmented. These organisms are metamerically segmented. And second bit in this chapter is a vermicomposting or vermiculture from the earthworm. So, earthworm is called as a friend of farmer. Second largest chapter in this unit as well as in the first year. Arthropoda, general characters of Arthropoda and its classification up to class level and examples. So, what is meant by Arthropoda? Arthro means jointed and pods means legs. So, those the organisms which legs are jointed, these are included in the phylum Arthropoda. That means all the insects, these organisms are found at the bottom of the sea up to the top of the hill. The systematic study of the cockroach, external morphology of cockroach, digestive system of cockroach, respiratory system of cockroach, nervous system of cockroach and economic importance of the insects. And the last unit, fourth unit, there were three chapters again: Mollusca, Echinodermata and Hemichordata. Molluscans means soft-bodied organisms. Their general character study and classification up to class level as well as economic importance of the mollusca. Echinodermata. Echinus means spines. Derma means skin. That means skins on their body. These organisms are included in the phylum Echinodermata. For example, starfish. Do you know? Starfish, external morphology, larval forms of the Echinodermata. And last chapter of the fourth unit, that is a Hemichordata. It's only a general characters and affinities of a Hemichordata. Very good example, that is a Hardmania as well as Balanoglossus. Balanoglossus is divided into three types, three regions: collar, proboscis and tail. So students, best of luck for BSc first year zoology. This is the description of the paper first, invertebrate zoology, that means the biodiversity of invertebrates organisms. So my second video on the phylum Protozoa, general characters of Protozoa and classification up to class level. So best of luck my students. Thank you.